All right. Yes. So, very good evening, students. Welcome to free online coaching for TSRJC CET 2024. And this classes is being conducted from 15th of February 2024, and this will go on till 10th of March. After the completion of the exams, again we will join back during 1st of April, and this will wind up by 20th of April. So the timings that we are conducting the classes are from 7:30 to 9 o'clock. And today we are heading towards day 10. This program is sponsored by Jatadhara Educational Technology, Hyderabad. So, welcome you all children and welcome you, sir. First, Arun sir will take science. You're taking science, no, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Hello, students. Welcome to the session. And today we're going to do chemical bonding to begin with. First, chemical bonding chesamu. Then you'll have English and math as well today. Don't miss out anything. Edi miss cheyakandi, anni important. All mood subjects important today. All right. Good evening, everyone. Let's get started. Here is the first question. Which of the following is not an inert gas element? Helium, sodium, neon, argon. Quickly type your answer in the chat box. I'm getting a mixed response now. Some of you say 2, some of you say 3. Not an inert gas element. Not. It is not an inert gas. All right. Harshavardhan says 2. Sidiksha says 3. Naresh, which is Nachiket, says 2. Fatima says sodium. Okay. All right. Let's see the answer. It's absolutely right. It's sodium. Only one of you have gone wrong. Please correct yourself. ఇది రివైజ్ చేయడానికి మళ్ళీ యూట్యూబ్ ఛానల్ వెళ్ళి మళ్ళీ రివైజ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు మీరు. ఈరోజు టాపిక్ కూడా కొంచెం మెమరీ బేస్డే. Most of the questions are memory based. So revision ఎంత బాగా చేస్తే అంత బాగా పర్ఫామ్ చేయగలుగుతారు. All right, let's go for the next question. Which of the following represents the correct order of electronegativity among halogens? Which of the following represents the correct order of electronegativity among halogens? Halogens లో electronegativity order అడుగుతున్నాడు. Okay. Nachiket says 1. Please respond in the chat box. Participate చేయండి. Participate చేయడంలో ఏం తప్పు లేదు. It's just a revision training program. All right, 3. I'm getting the answers now. Good. Harshavardhan says 3. Vaishali says 3. Shruti says 3. And who else says 3? Vaishali says 3. Fatima says 3. All right, let's see the answer. And how about others? There are many students. Quite a lot of students. I request you all to participate in the chat box. ఏం కాదు, పార్టిసిపేట్ చేయడంలో ఏం తప్పు లేదు, ఏం నష్టం లేదు. పార్టిసిపేట్ చేయండి. ట్రైనింగే. ఒకవేళ రాకుంటే కూడా మీరు టెక్స్ట్ బుక్ లో రివైజ్ చేసి మళ్ళీ యూట్యూబ్ ఛానల్ వెళ్ళి మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి వినొచ్చు. Let's see the answer. It's this one. Fluorine is greater than chlorine, bromine, and iodine. All right. Let's go for the next question. All right, here is a statement. Electronegativity decreases down the group with increase in atomic size. Fluorine has smallest size with highest electronegativity value among all the halogen atoms. Hence, the correct order of electronegativity of halogen atoms is fluorine is greater than chlorine, is greater than bromine, is greater than iodine. All right. Let's go for the next one. the element having highest electronegativity is, among these four, the element having highest electronegativity is, దేనికి electronegativity highest ఉంది ఏ ఎలిమెంట్ కి ఈ ఫోర్ ఆప్షన్స్ లో. All right, Harshavardhan says 2, Nachiket says 2, Harshavardhan says 2 again, Jyoti says 2, 2 and 2. All right, Fatima says 2, Manichandan says 2. All of you are saying 2. Pretty confident. I really appreciate your confidence. Nichita says 1. Let's see the answer. It's fluorine. It's 2. 2 is absolutely right, students. ఎక్కడ తప్పు వెళ్ళారో అది కరెక్ట్ చేసుకోండి. The most electronegativity, I'm sorry. Fluorine is the most electronegative element in the periodic table with electronegativity as 4.0. This is the most electronegative element. Fluorine option lo unte fluorine highest electronegativity. All right, let's go for the next one. In which of the following molecules the bond angle is 107 degrees 48 minutes? In which of the following molecules the bond angle is 107 degrees 48 minutes? So you have got CH4, NH3, H2O, BF3. Mixed response again. Some of you say 2, some of you say 4. Fatima says 2. Fatima says 2. Sharan says 2. Sangeeta says 4. Jyoti says BF3. Ashwardhan says 2. Okay, let's see the answer. It's NH3, ammonia. Here is a diagram for the ammonia molecule. The bond angle is 107 degrees 48 minutes. This is the bond angle. All right. Here, angle between two hydrogen and nitrogen bonds is 107 degrees 48 minutes. So those who have answered 2 is right. Those who have answered wrong, please correct yourself. All right. All right. Here, another question. 1 nanometer is equal to how many meters? So 10 power 8, 10 power minus 8 meters, 10 power minus 9 meters, 10 power minus 2 meters, 10 power minus 18 meters. Which of these is correct? 1 nanometer. Jyoti says 1. 10 power minus 18 is also here. 10 power minus 8, 10 power minus 9, 10 power minus 2, 10 power minus 18. Shali says 2. Fatima says 3. 10 power minus 2. Nanometer. Nano means 9. Let's see the answer. Here it is. 10 power minus 9 meters. All right, let's go for the next question. In ammonia, the bond angle is deviated from normal bond angle 109 degrees 28 minutes is due to the deviation. ఇప్పుడే చూసాం మనం అమోనియాలో ఎంత బాండ్ యాంగిల్ ఉండే 107 degrees 48 minutes. But it's deviated from the normal bond angle 109 degrees 28 minutes. That is due to what? Bond pair repulsion, lone pair repulsion, lone pair bond pair repulsion, all the above. Lone pair, bond pair repulsion, all the above. In NH3, the bond angle is deviated from normal bond angle 109 degrees 28 minutes is due to bond pair repulsion, lone pair repulsion, lone pair, bond pair repulsion, all the above. Okay, 3, 4. Harshavardhan says 3 and 4. So which one is your answer, Harshavardhan? Manichandan says 3. Charan says 3. Fatima says 4. Here is the answer. 3 is the right answer. Students, 3 and 4 you are getting confused. So the answer is 3. Here, NH3 is a trigonal pyramidal in shape. The bond angle in NH3 is 107 degrees approximately. It is deviated from its normal bond angle 109 degrees 28 minutes. This is due to the repulsion between hydrogen atoms and the lone pair of electrons on nitrogen atom. All right. So the deviation is because of lone pair and bond pair repulsion. All right. Let's go for the next question. స్టూడెంట్స్ తప్పు వెళ్తే ఏం తప్పు లేదు, మీరు మళ్ళీ రివైజ్ చేసుకొని యూట్యూబ్ ఛానల్ మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి ర్యాపిడ్ ఫైర్ రివిజన్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. సో ప్లీజ్ పార్టిసిపేట్. దట్స్ ఓకే ఇఫ్ యూఆర్ రాంగ్. ఐమ్ టెలింగ్ యూ అగైన్ అండ్ అగైన్, దట్ ఇస్ అబ్సల్యూట్లీ ఓకే ఇఫ్ యూఆర్ రాంగ్, బట్ యూ హావ్ టు కరెక్ట్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్. ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ ఓకే ఇఫ్ యూ డోంట్ కరెక్ట్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్. కరెక్ట్ చేసుకోకుంటే తప్పు. అది కరెక్ట్ చేసుకోవడమే కరెక్ట్ మెథడ్. Here's the question. The element with highest electronegativity among the following is. ఇప్పుడు ఫ్లోరిన్ లేదు. Fluorine highest electronegativity is in the whole periodic table, but ఇప్పుడు fluorine లేదు. So which one is the highest electronegative element? Element with highest electronegativity. Harshavardhan says 1, Fatima says 4. One. Chaitanya says 1. Nichita says 1. Rowdy boy says 1. All right. Charan says 3. Carbon. Highest electronegativity. It's oxygen. Oh. 1 is the right answer. Those who have gone wrong, please correct yourself. ఒకసారి నోట్ చేసుకోండి ఎక్కడెక్కడ తప్పు వెళ్తున్నారు. నోట్ చేసుకొని మళ్ళీ రివిజన్ చేసుకొని మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి అటెంప్ట్ చేయండి. ఎలా అటెంప్ట్ చేస్తారు? యూట్యూబ్ ఛానల్లో సేమ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ మళ్ళీ ఉంటాయి, సేమ్ సెషన్ ఉంటుంది, మొత్తం సెషన్ ఉంటుంది రికార్డెడ్. అక్కడ అటెంప్ట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు మీరు. ఆల్రైట్, నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ ప్లీజ్. కోవలెంట్ బాండ్ is absent in H2O, HCl, Na2O, NH3. Water, hydrochloric acid, sodium oxide, ammonia. He says covalent bond is absent in. Be careful. Okay, I'm getting answers now. Harshvardhan says 2. Vaishali says 2. 3. Fatima says 2. Ashwati says 2. Sangeeta says 2. Jyoti says 3. So mixed response again. ఇది మెమరీ బేస్డ్ క్వశ్చన్. ఒకసారి మీకు డయాగ్రామ్ గుర్తుంటే వచ్చేస్తుంది. సో ది ఆన్సర్ ఇస్ Na2O. ఆల్రైట్, కోవలెంట్ బాండ్ దీంట్లో ఆబ్సెంట్ ఉంటుంది. హైడ్రోజన్ క్లోరైడ్ లో యుల్ హ్యావ్ అ అయానిక్ బాండ్, సారీ కోవలెంట్ బాండ్. ఆబ్సెంట్ ఉంది ఎలిమెంట్ మాలిక్యూల్ ఇస్ Na2O. ఆల్రైట్, మిగతా అన్నిట్లో కోవలెంట్ బాండ్ ప్రెసెంట్ ఉంటుంది. Here, which of the following anions has neons configuration? Neons electronic configuration. Which of the following anions has neons configuration? Good, make an attempt. Yes, almost everyone is right this time. 2. Sai Charan says 3. Vaishali says 1. All right, let's see the answer. Here, it's O2 minus. All right, so this anion has a configuration of neon, same as that of neon. Remember this one. All right, this is again a memory based question. The electronic configuration మీకు గుర్తుంటే మీరు ఈజీ చెప్పొచ్చు. ప్రీవియస్ క్వశ్చన్. The bond angle in BeCl2 beryllium chloride molecule is 109 degrees 28 minutes, 120 degrees 180 degrees, 104 degrees 31 minutes. The structure of the molecule cheste, yes Fatima, 180 degrees. Okay. Harshavardhan says 3. Good. Okay. Shruti says 3. Manishandan says 3. Nichita says 3, sir. Seshna says 3. All right. Let's look at the answer. 3 is absolutely right. Absolutely right, students. Now everyone has gone correct. Very good, students. అదే మీకు కొన్ని చోట్లనే మీరు మిస్ అవుతున్నారు. అది ఒకసారి రివిజన్ చేసుకుంటే ఖచ్చితంగా 100% చేయగలుగుతారు మీరు. నేను చూస్తున్నాను కదా మీ ప్యాటర్న్ ఆఫ్ ఆన్సరింగ్ క్వెషన్స్ దాంతో చెప్పగలుగుతాను. కొన్ని చోట్ల మెమరీ బేస్ మీద మీరు మిస్ అవుతున్నారు. ఎక్కడైనా విజువలైజేషన్ ఉంటే కూడా అది బాగా చేయగలుగుతున్నారు. ఫిజిక్స్ బాగా చేస్తున్నారు, మ్యాథ్స్ బాగా చేస్తున్నారు. కెమిస్ట్రీలో కొంచెం మెమరీ బేస్ ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి మిస్ అవుతున్నారు. దట్స్ ఓకే. విత్ రివిజన్ దట్ విల్ బి రెక్టిఫైడ్. All right, go for the next one. An example for polar covalent bond is polar covalent bond. You can see the odd man out. దీంట్లో ఏది odd ఉంది? Jyoti says 2, Harshvardhan says 2. Rachana says 3, Pranavi says 2, Fatima says 2, Rowdy boy says 2, Nachiket says 2, Manichandan says 3. Okay. Almost everyone is being confused between 2 and 3. Let's see the answer. HCl 2 is absolutely right, students. నేను మళ్ళీ చెప్తున్నాను, తప్పు వెళ్తే కరెక్ట్ చేసుకోండి. రివిజన్ కదా, ఏం తప్పు లేదు, ఏం ప్రాబ్లం కూడా లేదు, ఏం నష్టం లేదు. ఆల్ రైట్, లెట్స్ గో ఫర్ ద నెక్స్ట్ వన్. యూ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ టు బి డిసప్పాయింటెడ్ ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ రాంగ్, బట్ విల్ బి డిసప్పాయింటెడ్ ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ నాట్ పార్టిసిపేటింగ్. పార్టిసిపేట్ చేయడం ఇంపార్టెంట్, అటెంప్ట్ చేయడం ఇంపార్టెంట్, ఇంకా కరెక్ట్ చేయడం ఇంపార్టెంట్. అటెంప్ట్ చేసి తప్పు వెళ్తే కరెక్ట్ చేసుకోండి. Which one of the following is correct statement in case of covalent compounds? Which one of the following is correct statement in case of covalent compounds? These are crystalline solids. These are soluble in non-polar solvents. Their reactions are very fast. They have high melting point and boiling point. Now, which of this is the correct statement? More tappu nahi, apni correct undi. Option 1. Praneeth says 1. Saicharan says 1. Fatima says 1. Okay. Ananta Teja says 3. Says 1. Let's look at the right answer. It's 2, students. None of you have said 2. Covalent compounds are soluble in non-polar solvents. Ionic compounds are soluble in polar solvents. All right, students, ఇది అందరు note చేసుకోవాలి. I'll give you a minute. I'll give you a few seconds. Sorry, not a minute, few seconds. Make a note of this. ఈ స్టేట్మెంట్ నోట్ చేసుకోండి. They are soluble in non-polar solvents. Covalent compounds are soluble in non-polar solvents అని నోట్ చేసుకోండి. All right, let's go for the next one. The condition for the formation of ionic bond between two atoms is, what is the condition? Electronegativity difference is greater than 1.9. Similar electropositivity, atoms of same size, electronegativity difference is less than 1.9. Yes, Fatima, you are right. They are soluble in non-polar solvents. That was the option. Fatima, you are right, but you have mentioned the whole answer. Okay. I was looking for the options, but options I didn't see as 2. All right, look at this question. The condition for the formation of ionic bond between two atoms is, what is the condition? Electronegativity difference is greater than 1.9 or less than 1.9. Similar electropositivity, atoms of same size. 1, Harshvardhan says 1, Ananta says 1, Jyoti says 3, Ananta says 3. You change your answer, Ananta. 3. Okay, fine, 3. Vaishali says 3. Okay, let's look at the right answer. 1 is the right answer, students. Electronegativity should be greater than 1. More the atom electronegative, more are the chances of formation of an ionic bond. All right. I'll give you a few seconds. Note down the statement. For the formation of ionic bond, electronegativity difference should be greater than 1.9. I'll give you a few seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on. I'll count till 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, make a note of the statement, students. Here. The condition for the formation of ionic bond is electronegativity difference between two atoms should be greater than 1.9. That's what we have just said. Make a note of this, students. Lateral overlap of orbitals result in the formation of which kind of bond? Sigma bond, hydrogen bond, pi bond, ionic bond. Lateral overlap of orbitals. Lateral overlap. Okay, now I'm getting 3, 3, 3. Rachana says 3. Jyoti says 3. Harshvardhan says 3. Ananta says 3. 1. Fatima says 3. Rohini says 3. Vaishali says 3. Now everyone is answering 3 except 1. Ananta says 1. Humera says 3. Shruti says 1. Lateral overlap, not end on. Lateral. Pi bond. Almost all of you are right except 1 or 2. తప్పేలినా తప్పేం లేదు. I'm telling you again and again. ఇది డివిజన్ క్లాసే. ఇక్కడ కరెక్ట్ చేసుకోవాలి మీరు. ఇక్కడ కరెక్ట్ చేసుకుంటే మీరు ఎగ్జామ్లో బాగా పర్ఫామ్ చేస్తారు. అల్టిమేట్లీ ఎగ్జామ్ ఇస్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఇది ట్రైనింగ్ సెషన్. ట్రైనింగ్ సెషన్లో పార్టిసిపేషన్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ అండ్ కరెక్షన్ ఇస్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. I'll go for the next one, students. In which one of the following bond angle is minimum? Bond angle దేంట్లో మినిమం ఉంది? Out of these 4 molecules లో bond angle minimum దేంట్లో ఉంది? ఏ molecule కి bond angle minimum ఉంది? BeCl2, BF3, CH4, NH3. When Vaishali says 3. Bond angle is minimum, he says. ఈ bond angle చూపిస్తాను. Let's see the answer. 4 students. Rowdy boy has answered 4. I don't know your name, Rowdy boy, but it's mentioned as Rowdy, so I'm calling you as Rowdy boy itself. Sorry for that. Ananta says 4. Okay. Yeah. So 4 is absolutely right. Let's look at the diagram, the structure. For BeCl2, you have got 180 degrees. BF3, you've got 120. CH4, you've got 109 degrees, 109.5 degrees. But whereas NH3, you've got 107.3 degrees. All right. So this is very important, students. If the question were, then the bond angle 120 only, so BF3 would be the answer. So these structures are very important. These structures go to bed, answer becomes very easy. Okay, question loने 4 options and 4 questions create cheyachu. All right, let's go for the next one, students. Who proposed the ionic bond? Who amongst these proposed the ionic bond? Lewis, Moseley, Pauling, Kossel. Vaishali says 4. Ananta says 4. Rachana says 4. Pranavi says 4. Okay, boy says 4. Oh no, everyone. Oh, Fatima says Kossel. Okay. Oh, Rohini says 1 and 4. Ionic bond was proposed by Janasena says 4. Slesha says 1. Let's see the answer, students. It's Kossel. 4 is absolutely right, students. As per the textbook, it's 4. All right. Of course, Lewis also has contributed to the idea of ionic bond, but that proposal was given by Kossel. All right. Okay, let's go for the next question, students. The ionic bond is formed easily between which ions? Larger size cation and smaller size anion. Larger size cation and large size anion. Smaller size cation and smaller size anion. Smaller size cation and larger size anion. The ionic bond is easily formed between which of these atoms? 4. Ananta says 2. All right, not Rachana says 3, Fatima says 3, boy says 2, Harshvardhan says 4. Let's see the answer, students. It's 1, students. None of you have gone correct. That's absolutely okay. I'm telling you again and again. తప్పు వెళ్తే తప్పు ఏం లేదు. కరెక్ట్ చేసుకోవడంలో that is important. కరెక్ట్ చేయకుంటే అది తప్పు. అది చాలా పెద్ద తప్పు. All right. So let's go for the next question, students. The number of lone pair of electrons in CH4 molecule is lone pair. Lone pair of electrons in CH4 molecule is 0, 1, 2, 4. Harshavardhan says 1, Jyoti says 3. Ananta says 4. Boy says 3. Sideksha says 3. Lone pair of electrons in CH4, students. CH4 kada? Think again. In methane. Okay. He's not asking number of bonds. He's asking lone pair of electrons. Here is the answer, students. 0. 1. 1 is absolutely right. Harshavardhan, Ananta, Rohini, you're all right. The ones who have gone wrong, please correct yourself. All right. Here is the statement and the diagram. The central atom in this methane is carbon with atomic number 6. Right. So its electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. It has 4 valence electrons, which it shares with 4 hydrogen atoms. Therefore, no lone pair of electrons in CH4 molecule. All right. Here is the structure of the molecule. I'll go for the next question, students. The bond angle in H2O molecule is. Most of the questions are on structure itself. If you know the structure properly, you can answer the bond angle questions easily. Harshavardhan says 4. Bond angle in water molecule is. Let's see the answer, students. It's absolutely right. 4 is absolutely right. Boy has answered 4. 3, please correct yourself. Humaira, Rachna, Vaishali, Pranavi, all of you are right. Shruti, Fatima, Rohini, excellent students. Your knowledge in chemistry is very good, except 1 or 2 points you're all missing. That's okay. In revision, that's absolutely okay. You can correct yourself. Let's go for the next question, students. The molecule that contains only sigma bonds is the following. Which of these contains only sigma bonds? The molecules so then only sigma bonds ఉన్నాయి. C2H4, O2, N2, NH3. C2H4 లో pi bonds కూడా ఉంటాయా? అంటే దేంట్లో pi bonds కూడా ఉంటాయి? He is saying only sigma bonds. Harshavardhan says NH3, 4. Jyoti says 3. Boy says 4. Ananta says 4. Pranavi says 4. 1 or 4. Okay. Fatima is confused between 1 or 4. Okay. Okay, that's okay, Fatima. But let's look at let's learn it from the question. It's absolutely okay if you're wrong. But right or wrong? Okay, here it is. It is NH3. Between 1 and 4, you had a confusion. So it's 4 is the answer, students. Shruti, 4 is the answer. All right. The ones who have gone right, I really appreciate your knowledge in chemistry is really good. But the ones who have gone wrong, you're going wrong only in 1 or 2 places. That's okay. So let's see the answer. Here, look at this. Here is the structure of the molecules. It has got 5 sigma bonds and 1 pi bond. O2 has got 1 sigma bond, 1 pi bond. N2 has got 1 sigma bond and 2 pi bonds, whereas NH3 has got 3 sigma bonds. I suggest you make a note of this one. So NH3 is the only molecule amongst these 4 which has got only sigma bonds. Is it clear, students? Type yes in the chat box. If the things are clear to you, please type yes in the chat box so that I'll get to know that we are going the right direction. All right, good. All right, let's go for the next question, students. The type of hybridization in C2H4 molecule is. All right, we have just now seen C2H4 molecule structure. He is asking the hybridization in this molecule. Is it sp, sp2, sp3 or sp3d? Fatima says to sp2. Harshavardhan says 2. Ananta says 3. sp3, okay. Pranavi says 3. Jyoti says 2, okay. Boy says 3. Rachana says 2. Steshna says 1. Rachana says 2, sir. Steshna says 1. Vaishali says 2. Let's see the answer, students. 2 is absolutely right. Steshna, 2 is absolutely right, students. Rohini, you're right. Shruti, you're right. I really appreciate the ones you're right. But I would really appreciate the ones who are wrong if you correct yourself. Okay, correct cheskondi. Here is the molecule. The type of hybridization in C2H4 is sp2. It is sp2 hybridized. All right. Methane is sp3 hybridized, students. Whereas, methane is sp3 hybridized. Let's go for the next one, students. The condition for the formation of ionic bond is elements involved should be of equal size, high electropositivity of elements, atoms should have low ionization potential, elements with high electronegativity difference. We have seen this question, similar question before. Ionic bond ki condition ఏంటని ఇంతకు ముందు కూడా చూసాము. So based on that also you can answer this question. అది 2020లో వచ్చింది, ఇది 2017లో వచ్చింది. All right, Ananta says, Vaishali says 4, okay. Rohini says 4. Manichandan says 4. Oh, you're all shooting question answers. Okay, all right. Boy says 4. Fatima says 4. Pranam says 4. Humera says 4. Vishai says 4. Rachana says 4. Harshavardhan says 4. Oh, good. Let's look at the answer, students. It's absolutely right. It's 4. Very good, students. You're thinking logically. Let's go for the next one. The condition for the formation of ionic bond is elements with high electronegativity difference. They should have difference between their electronegativity should be high. More electronegativity difference, more into the ionic nature of the resulting compound. All right. Gurdupetukondi. Here again, question of hybridization. The molecule involves sp3 hybridization is. Which of these molecules has got sp3 hybridization? We have just now discussed about it. We just now talked about it, and here is the question. 2017 lo vachindi idi. 4, okay. Okay, let's see the answer, students. And today we have got a lot many questions, so I'm going a little faster. Chala questions unnai, and also English is important, maths is important, so you should not miss anything. That's why I'm going a little faster. All, you're right. 4 is absolutely right, students. Harshvardhan, you're right. Ananta, you're right. Shruti, you're right. Rachana, you're right. Perfect. Very good, students. Steshna, you're right. All right, let's go for the next one. Ionic compounds are soluble in benzene, CCl4, kerosene, water. Again, a question from 2017. Ionic compounds are soluble in. Okay, we'll talk about it. Fatima, we'll come to that. Focus on the questions now. All right. So ionic compounds are soluble in. I'll show you the answer. It's water. All right. Let's go for the next one. Here is an interesting question. The formula of the compound formed by A3 plus and B2 minus is. The formula of the compound formed by A3 plus and B2 minus is A3B2, A2B3, AB, A2B. One. Jyoti says 1. Vaishali says 1. All right. So I'm getting mixed response for this question 1, 2, and 3. Let's see the answer, students. It's 2. Rohin, you're absolutely right. Harshvardhan, you're absolutely right. Humera, you're right. Good, students, good. But the ones who have gone wrong, I would really appreciate if you correct yourself. ఇది గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి ఎక్కడ తక్కువ వెళ్తున్నారు గుర్తుపెట్టుకొని టెక్స్ట్ బుక్ లో రివైజ్ చేసుకొని యూట్యూబ్ లో మళ్ళీ వెళ్ళి ఒకసారి రివిజన్ చేసుకోండి మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి అటెంప్ట్ చేయండి ఆల్ రైట్ లెట్స్ గో ఫర్ ద నెక్స్ట్ వన్ స్టూడెంట్స్ ఆల్ రైట్ which of the following molecules has highest bond dissociation energy bond dissociation energy దేనికి ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది I'm sorry I have to go a little faster because you got 2 more subjects to do and very important questions are being selected from math and English also. Okay, 4. Fatima says 2. Rachna says 4. 4. Okay, Manichandan says 4. Sideksha says 3. And boy says 2. Sesha says 2. All right, let's see the answer, students. It's 2 is absolutely right, students. Fatima, Sreshna, Shruti, you're all right. Rohini, you're right. The ones who have gone wrong, please correct yourself. Telling you again and again, correct chedamlo is wiseness. All right, let's go ahead. Okay, bond dissociation energy is also given. Bond dissociation energy is given as 239 kilojoules per mole. The J over here is wrong. It should be capital J, students. Okay, correct that. Sorry for that. That J should be capital J, uppercase J. Let's go for the next one, students. The number of covalent bonds in methane is మళ్ళీ మీథేన్ వచ్చింది ఇంతకుముందు హైబ్రిడైజేషన్ కోసం వచ్చింది all right number of covalent bonds in methane Harshavardhan says 3 and 4 Jyoti says 3 option 3 or this 3 be careful students all right Pranavi Seshna option 3 okay methane has got how many covalent bonds what is methane it is 4 students CH4 is methane it has got 4 covalent bonds Ananta you can message to the number WhatsApp number then we can discuss over there all right any queries you have got you can message over there we will respond to you all right here is the structure next question students which of the following element forms a unipositive ion unipositive ion ఏది దీంట్లో MgAl calcium sodium magnesium aluminum calcium sodium all right I'm getting mixed response again 4 and 3 it's 4 students 4 is absolutely right all right again a memory based question so these questions are mostly memory based logic takko undi but if you remember the structures and few concepts you'll be able to answer them easily which of the following anions has any electron configuration you have done similar kind of question before you have done similar question before that was in some other year this is 2016 that means questions are repeated almost same kind of questions are repeated so if you are thorough with your previous year question papers you can do very well in the final exam so we have selected important questions from the previous year question paper students so these are not random questions we have selected repeated frequently repeated and important questions as per the topic concerned all right let's see the answer students Ananta says 1 Rohini says 2 Fatima says 2 Sreshna says 2 2 is the right answer students Pranavi says 2 Harshavardhan says 2 all right Sreshna says 2 2 and 2 all right boy says 2 all right good students good so none of you have gone wrong here Ananta is 2, not 1. Please correct yourself. That's absolutely okay to be wrong, but not correcting yourself is a very big mistake. It's definitely wrong. This also we have seen structures I've shown you. The bond angle in BeCl2, beryllium chloride molecule is. I want a quick answer for this one. I'll not give you seconds, a few seconds. I'll just give you 3 seconds. 1, 2, and 3. Here is the answer, students. 180 degrees, 3. So Shruti is right. Harshvardhan is right. Very good, students. Rohini is right. Shreshna is right. The ones who have gone wrong, please correct yourself. ఇది ఇవన్నీ ఫ్యాక్చువల్ క్వశ్చన్స్ స్ట్రక్చర్ గుర్తుంటే మీకు యాంగిల్స్ కూడా ఈజీగా విజువలైజేషన్ వస్తుంది. Let's go for the next one. All right, here is the next question. Which one of the following is not a polar molecule? ఈ ఆప్షన్స్ లో ఏది పోలార్ మాలిక్యూల్ కాదు? Okay, I'm getting a response. All right. Polar molecule కాదంటున్నారు. Jyoti, water is the option. Boy says 1. Harshvardhan says 4. ఏది పోలార్ కాదు? Let's see the answer, students. Absolutely right. 4. Harshvardhan, you are absolutely right. Pranavi, you are right. I'm not getting response from others. Am I not giving you enough time? I agree with that. But మనకు కొంచెం ఫాస్ట్ వెళ్ళాలి, students. You got a lot to do. I don't want you to miss math and English. That's why I'm doing a little faster. But please respond. Ionic compounds are soluble in non-polar solvents, ether, polar solvents, CCl4. We have seen this already. 3, absolutely right. Absolutely right, students. It's polar solvents. Very good. Let's go for the next one. The chemical bonds present in C2H2 are 2 sigma 3 pi, 1 sigma 2 pi, 3 sigma 2 pi, 2 sigma 1 pi. What do you think is the answer, students? You got C2H2. All right, let's go for the next one. Yes, I'll show you the answer. Here it is. 3 sigma and 2 pi. All right. Let's go for the next one, students. Which one of the following is not an ionic compound? Ionic compound కాదు. Not an ionic compound అంటున్నాడు. NaF, NaCl, MgO, NH3. Sodium chloride, magnesium oxide, ammonia. Students, I want you to respond quickly. Rohini says 3, Ananta says 1, Pranavi says 1, Vaishali says 4, Fatima says 1. Rohini says 3, Boy says 1. All right, let's see the answer, students. It's ammonia, NH3. Unfortunately, most of you are wrong. నేను మళ్ళీ అదే చెప్తున్నాను, ఏది చెప్తాను ఎప్పుడో అదే చెప్తున్నాను. తప్పు వెళ్ళడంలో తప్పు లేదు. తప్పు కరెక్ట్ చేయకపోవడంలో తప్పు ఉంది. ఆల్రైట్, కరెక్ట్ చేసుకోండి. Alright, students, with this, let's move on to English. That's also very important, students. 50 marks carry అయితే English ki. 50 for English, 50 for physical science, 50 for mathematics. So English is also equally important. మీరు మ్యాథ్స్ అండ్ కెమిస్ట్రీ చాలా బాగా చేస్తున్నారు, ఇంగ్లీష్ కూడా బాగా చేస్తే మీకు స్కోర్ చాలా ఇంక్రీజ్ అవుతుంది. ఇంగ్లీష్ కూడా చాలా ఈజీ. యాక్చువల్లీ మీరు మ్యాథ్స్ అండ్ సైన్సెస్ బాగా చేస్తున్నారంటే ఇంగ్లీష్ చాలా ఈజీ చేయగలుగుతారు. కొంచెం ఎఫర్ట్ పెట్టాలి, కొంచెం భయం ఉంటుంది, కానీ ఇంగ్లీష్ మీరు మ్యాథ్స్ బాగా చేస్తున్నారంటే ఇంగ్లీష్ ఖచ్చితంగా బాగా చేస్తారు. All right, let's go for the next one. English students. Let's move on to English. Are you all ready? Type yes in the chat box, please. Okay, all right. Rohini says yes. Chaitanya says yes, sir. Pranavi says yes. All right, let's go for the next question in English. First question in English, that is improvement of sentences. Here is a question, students. Lot of water has overflowed the tank. Now you have to replace the highlighted phrase with a suitable option. Lot of water has overflowed the tank. Lot of waters, a lot of water, a lot of waters, no improvement. What do you think is right, students? B. All right. Chaitanya says B. Seshna says B. Harshvardhan says. Now the options are A, B, C, D, students. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4. So be careful. Okay. Let's see the answer, students. It's a lot of water. A lot of water has overflowed the tank. Let's go for the next one. The speech he gave was highly informative. Do we have to replace gave with deliver, made, give? No improvement. Do we have to replace this gave? The speech he gave was highly informative. Chaitanya says. Ananta says C. Sideksha says C. Okay. Let's see the answer, students. It's made. The speech he made was highly informative. All right. That's okay. Absolutely okay if you go wrong. But I'm telling you again and again, మీరు మ్యాథ్స్ బాగా చేస్తున్నారంటే ఇంగ్లీష్ చాలా ఈజీ చేయొచ్చు. కొంచెం గైడెడ్ ప్రాక్టీస్ కావాలి. ప్రాక్టీస్ కాదు, గైడెడ్ ప్రాక్టీస్ కావాలి. ఆ గైడెడ్ ప్రాక్టీస్ కోసం మీరు కొన్ని వీడియోస్ వాచ్ చేయొచ్చు. స్పోకెన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ వీడియోస్ ఉన్నాయి. జటాధర ఎడ్యుకేషన్ టెక్నాలజీ ఛానల్లో, యూట్యూబ్ ఛానల్లో స్పోకెన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ వీడియోస్ ఉన్నాయి. అది వినండి. దట్ విల్ హెల్ప్ యూ అ లాట్. ఓకే, మీకు ప్రాక్టీసే కాదు, గైడెడ్ ప్రాక్టీస్ కావాలి. మీరు మంచి కరెక్ట్ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తే కరెక్ట్ దాంట్లో పర్ఫెక్ట్ అవుతారు. రాంగ్ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తే రాంగ్ దాంట్లో పర్ఫెక్ట్ అవుతారు. అందుకే మీకు కరెక్ట్ ప్రాక్టీస్ కోసం గైడెడ్ ప్రాక్టీస్ కావాలి. ఆల్ రైట్ స్టూడెంట్స్, లెట్స్ గో ఫర్ ద నెక్స్ట్ వన్. She is tall as me. She is as tall as I am. Tall like me, tall as I am. Students, try to attempt this question. Pranavi says C. 1. Fatima says 1. Fatima, please try to answer in A, B, C, D. All right. Options are A, B, C, D. So, so A. Rohini says A. Harshvardhan says A. Fatima says A. Shruti says C. All right, students. Let's see the answer. It's A is absolutely right, students. You all are absolutely actually good in English. Only thing is you require some practice. మీరు మంచి క్వశ్చన్స్ బాగా చేస్తున్నారు. కొన్ని సిల్లీ క్వశ్చన్స్ సిల్లీ మిస్టేక్స్ చేస్తున్నారు. దట్స్ ఓకే. లెట్స్ గో ఫర్ ద నెక్స్ట్ వన్, స్టూడెంట్స్. Oh, here is quite a big statement. Even though she was disliked by her in-laws at the beginning of her marriage, she did manage to win their hearts. All you have to do is replace the highlighted phrase with a suitable option. Win their hearts. Win over their hearts. Win over their hearts. Win them over their hearts. No improvement. Okay. Harshvardhan says D. No improvement. Okay. Rohini says A. Seshna says B. Bombay. Ananta says C. Boy says B. Absolutely right, students. No improvement is absolutely right, Harshvardhan. You're absolutely right. That's okay if you have gone wrong. I'm telling you again and again, it just requires some guided practice. ఆ గైడెడ్ ప్రాక్టీస్ కోసం మీరు యూట్యూబ్ ఛానల్లో వెళ్ళి స్పోకెన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ క్లాసెస్ వినండి. బాగున్నాయి. జటాధర ఎడ్యుకేషన్ టెక్నాలజీస్ ఛానల్లో స్పోకెన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ క్లాసెస్ వినండి. ఆల్ రైట్, అది మంచి ప్రాక్టీస్ ఇస్తుంది మీకు. మీకు గైడెడ్ ప్రాక్టీస్ కావాలి, యూటీ ప్రాక్టీస్ కాదు. ఆల్ రైట్. Every person was not fitted for everything. Every person was not fitted for everything. Was not fit at, No improvement, is not fit for everything. Make an attempt, students, make an attempt. I appreciate you're all making an attempt. Rohini says A, B. Which is your answer, Rohini? Harshvardhan says D. Vaishali says D, Delhi. Fatima says B, Bombay. Seshna says D. Let's look at the answer, students. It's not fit for. Every person is not fit for everything. All right? Every person is not fit for everything. Let's go for the next one. How long I shall stay is doubtful. I shall stay ni replace shall, students. Highlighted phrases I shall stay. Okay? That's by mistake that has been missed. So my bad. How long I shall stay is doubtful. I can stay, I will stay, I want to stay, no improvement. Okay. Let's see. Jyoti says B, Sesha says A. It's no improvement. How long I shall stay is doubtful. Is absolutely D is absolutely right. Boy is absolutely right. Sharon says B. Okay, it's D, Sharon. The ones who have gone wrong, please correct yourself. Practice తో వచ్చేస్తుంది స్టూడెంట్స్ ఇంగ్లీష్ ఏమో మాట్లాడితే వచ్చేస్తుంది కానీ గైడెడ్ ప్రాక్టీస్ ఉండాలి. మీరు మాట్లాడుతున్నప్పుడు ఎలా మాట్లాడాలి అవన్నీ ఎవరైనా చెప్పాలి కదా, అది చెప్పడానికి స్పోకెన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ క్లాసెస్ వినండి, బాగున్నాయి. All right, let's go for the next one, students. And English is very important, students. It carries 50 marks, 1/3 marks. The doctor scribbled his prescription, which I could not make out. The doctor scribbled his prescription, which I could not make out. No improvement, make up, make for, make over. Make an attempt, students. Make an attempt. All right. Ananta says D. Station says B. Boy says B. Bombay. Jyoti says C. Fatima says C. Make for. Let's see the answer, students. No improvement. I could not make out. Doctor scribbled his prescription, which I could not make out. All right. Make out is right. Rohini is absolutely right. Good, students. Good. So only sometimes you're going wrong. That's okay. Nothing wrong in going wrong, but correct yourself. Right, you're wrong. Let's go with the next one, students. Neither parties deserves our help. Parties deserve, no improvement, party deserves. Think of this. Neither parties deserves our help. Students, make an attempt. All right, Jyoti says B. Anyone said D? Rohini said D. Fatima says C. Neither party deserves our help. Party deserves our help. Neither party deserves is wrong. Neither party deserves is right. Sesha says D. Students, I have to go a little faster because you have got math session followed by this English session. So that's also very important. I'm going a little faster. That is why. Because you've got a lot many questions collected. Good and important questions have been collected. All right, here is a statement. Even at the peak of her success, Kalpana Chawla did not forget her home or her duty towards other humans. This is evident from the fact that she distributed education of girls in India. She distributed education of girls. That's what you have to replace. She distributed girls for education. She contributed to the education of girls. She contributed to education of girls. No improvement. There is definitely an improvement. Aditya Chapachu. Okay, I'm getting answers now. Harshvardhan says 2. Rohini says B. Boy says B. Harshvardhan says 3 and 2. Again, he says 2. Fatima says C. She contributed to the education of girls. She contributed to education of girls. To the education of girls students. All right. No improvement is definitely wrong because she distributed education of girls is definitely wrong. So it has to be contributed to the education of girls students. Let's go for the next one. After months of aggressive planning, the former president brandished his business success and first term in office as a proofs of competence. As a proofs of competence has to be replaced, students. As a proof of competence, as proof of competence, as proofs of competence, no improvement. Fatima says A, Vaishali says B, Shruti says C, Ananta says D, Ananta says D, Rohini says B, Bombay, Seshna says C. Let's see the answer, students. As proof of competence, brandished his business success and first term in office as proof of competence. All right, let's go for the next one. The company released a statement on Saturday paying tribute to its founder, praising his philanthropic efforts and his vision to healthcare. Vision for healthcare, vision on healthcare, vision at healthcare, no improvement. Replace the highlighted phrase with a suitable option. All right, I'm getting response. Let me check. Rohini says B, vision on healthcare. That's what. See, students, దీంట్లో లాజిక్ లేదు బట్ ప్రాక్టీస్ కావాలి. Another says A or B. All right, you have a confusion. Harshvardhan says B. Let's see the answer, students. Vision for healthcare. Praising his philanthropic efforts and his vision for healthcare. All right, it's A is the answer, students. Students, you got math session next, followed by this English session. Let's go for the next question. Chinese couples were married at a ceremony in Colombo to mark the anniversary of diplomatic relations between the two countries. Is it diplomatic relations among the two countries? Diplomatic relations between the two countries? Diplomacy relations between each other? No improvement. Oh, thank you so much, Nikhil. Thank you for the compliment. All right, this is all for your good, students. Please let me know if at all I'm going awkward or faster or slower than you require. Please make an attempt, students. Please make an attempt. Here is the answer. Diplomatic relations between the two countries. Diplomatic relations between the two countries has to be replaced with diplomatic relations between the two countries. All right, let's go for the next one, students. Asking people to identify themselves with their religion and casteism rather than being secular, he said the constitution too would change. Religion and casteism is to be replaced with religion and caste, religion and casting, religion and castes, no improvement. Right. Make an attempt, students. Good, good, good. I'm getting response. I'm again getting a mixed response. Fatima says A, religion and caste. Boy says C. Ananta says D. Jyoti says B. Vaishali says D. All right, let's look at the answer, students. Okay, I'm getting mixed response for this. It's A. A is absolutely right. Students, A is absolutely right. Harshvardhan, Rohini, Fatima, Shruti, you're all right. Good students. I'm telling you again and again, you require some guided practice. That's okay to be wrong, but right, you're wrong. All right, here is the next one. The surprise about the India vote was not because it fell out of line with the country's foreign policy as we know. The surprise in the Indian voting, surprise over the Indian vote, surprise on the Indian voted, no improvement. Here is the answers I'm getting. A. All right, everyone is answering A this time. Okay, let me see the answer. It's B, students. The surprise over the Indian vote was not because it fell out of line with the country's foreign policy as we know. All right, let's go for the next one. Supporters of the leading power doctrine often argue, rightly, that India must be more forthright and articulate in expression its position on issues. Expressed, no improvement. There is definitely an improvement, students. No improvement, Tapu. Okay, A, B, Ananta says A, expressing. Rohini says B, express. In express its position on issues. Rachana says A, Shleshna says A. Let's look at the right answer, students. A is absolutely right. All right, let's go for the next question. I like him. Now, in this case, what you have to do is change the voice, active to passive or passive to active as per the case. So here, I like him is an active voice. Change it to passive voice. He was liked by me. He is being liked by me. He was being liked by me. He is liked by me. Okay, D. Fatima says A. Boy says D. Achana says D. Oh, I'm getting quick answers. Very good, students. I really appreciate for participating, but I would really appreciate if you go wrong and correct yourself. తప్పు వెళ్ళైనా వెళ్తుంది కానీ కరెక్ట్ చేసుకోవాలి స్టూడెంట్స్. D is absolutely right, students. Shruti, Shreshna, Rohini, Boy, Rachna, Harshvardhan, Vaishali. Good. Logic students కావాల్సింది ప్రాక్టీస్. అది కూడా గైడెడ్ ప్రాక్టీస్. ఆల్ రైట్, బీ కేర్ఫుల్. గైడెడ్ ప్రాక్టీస్ కావాలి. ఎవరైనా గైడ్ చేయాలి. ఆ గైడెన్స్ మీకు స్పోకెన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ క్లాసెస్ లో దొరుకుతుంది స్టూడెంట్స్. ఐ సజెస్ట్ యూ అటెండ్ దోస్ క్లాసెస్. యూట్యూబ్ క్లాసెస్ లో యూట్యూబ్ లెక్చర్స్ ఉన్నాయి. జటాధార ఎడ్యుకేషన్ టెక్నాలజీ ఛానల్లో స్పోకెన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ క్లాసెస్ ఉన్నాయి. All right, let's go for the next one, students. Alexander expected to conquer the world. It was expected by Alexander that he should conquer the world. It was expected by Alexander that he would conquer the world. It was expected by Alexander that he will conquer the world. It had been expected by Alexander that he would conquer the world. Yeah, okay, I'm getting answers now. Students will do a couple of questions more. After that, math session will begin. Okay, Rachna says D, sir. Shreshna says A. Okay, let's look at the answer. It's B, students. Unfortunately, it is B. It was expected by Alexander that he would conquer the world. All right, let's go for two more questions, students. She begins her day with a cup of coffee. Change the voice. Her day is being begun with a cup of coffee. Her day is begun with a cup of coffee. A cup of coffee is beginning her day. A cup of coffee has begun her day. All right, change the voice, students. Rohini says C, Station says C, Vaishali says D. Let's see the answer, students. Jyoti says B. Rachana says C, sir. Boy says C. I want other students also to participate. I encourage you all to participate, students. Participate చేయండి. తప్పు వెళ్తే ఏం కాదు, కరెక్ట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. తప్పు ఎవరైనా తప్పు వెళ్తారు స్టూడెంట్స్. తప్పు ఎవరైనా కావచ్చు, బట్ కరెక్ట్ చేసుకోవాలి. All right, let's look at the answer, students. Her day is begun with a cup of coffee. She begins her day with a cup of coffee. Her day is begun with a cup of coffee. All right, let's go for the next one. Kasau is bitter when it is tasted. Kasau is bitter. Kasau tastes bitter. Kasau's taste is bitter. Kasau tasted bitter. Kasau is bitter when it is tasted. Kasau is bitter. Kasau tastes bitter. Kasau's taste is bitter. Kasau tasted bitter. Ananta says C. I don't understand what is C. All right, I get it, students. Harshvardhan says 2 and B. All right, Ananta C. Jyoti says D. Let's look at the answer, students. It is B, Bombay. Kasau tastes bitter. All right. With this, let us move on to mathematics, students. That's also very important. And I again suggest English to practice అవసరం, guided practice అవసరం, just practice కాకుండా guided practice అవసరం. మీరు కరెక్ట్ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తే కరెక్ట్ లో పర్ఫెక్ట్ అవుతారు, రాంగ్ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తే రాంగ్ లో పర్ఫెక్ట్ అవుతారు. కావాల్సింది కరెక్ట్ లో పర్ఫెక్ట్ కావాలి కదా, అందుకే గైడెడ్ ప్రాక్టీస్ కావాలి. ఆ గైడెడ్ ప్రాక్టీస్ కోసం మీరు ఆ ఛానల్లో వెళ్ళి జటాధార ఎడ్యుకేషన్ టెక్నాలజీస్ ఛానల్లో వెళ్ళి స్పోకెన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ క్లాసెస్ ని వినండి. ఆల్ రైట్. All right, students, let's move on to mathematics now. I request Madam to take over. Madam, over to you, ma'am.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Yes,
Thank you,
students,
ma'am.
yes, sir. Let me share the screen. All right. Yes, students, I'm sure you all are ready with the notebook and a pen, isn't it? All right. See here, today we will do about the linear equations. So your first question is, which of the following is not a linear equation? Okay. So one thing I wanted to tell you, whether the given equation is a linear equation or not, you should, how do you find out? The x and y should be 1. The degree of x and y should be same. All right. The degree of x and y should be same. If it is, there are two variables like x and y means it can be x square and y can be 1. The degree of x can be 2, the degree of y can be 1, or the degree of y can be 2 and the degree of x can be 1. All right. So being the first question we'll do for you. See here, option 3 is the right answer. X squared plus 3 is equal to y plus 4, because you know, when you rearrange it and write, you will get x square, this equal to y. When it comes to the other side, it will become minus y. All right. Just a second. Yes. See here, when we rearrange x square plus 3, this equal to y, when it comes this side, it becomes minus y. And equal to plus 4, when it comes to the other side, it becomes minus 4. All right. So x square, which implies x square minus y. So 3 minus 4 is minus 1 is equal to 0. So here the degree of x and y should be 1. All right. So that is why we say that this particular one is not a linear equation. All right. I'm sure you would have understood this. Let's move on to the next question. Which of the following is a linear equation in one variable? Okay. So what do you mean by one variable? If you have x, then you should have some constant. If you have y, you should have some constant. So the constant can be any number. Okay. So now with this is the only one which has x and one constant. All right, students, see here. 3x plus 1 contains only one variable. Okay. this contains only one variable. That is why we are saying that when the question is asked, which of the following is a linear equation in one variable. So only this, because all other things, like here you have yx, here you have xy. See, here you have yx. So this is the only one equation which has only one variable. All right. Yes, I'm sure you would have understood this. Let's move on to the next question. Very interesting questions are there. So please be listening to the class and always be ready with a notebook and a pen. General form of the line y is equal to 2x plus 3. All right. General form of the line y is equal to 2x plus 3. So how do you write the general form? Can you think and tell me? Now, from this, I think you all can start answering. I'm getting some questions, some answers in the chat box. Let's see. Okay. Rachna says 3. Fatima says 3. Ananta Teja says 2. Nikhil says 3. Okay. What do you mean by the general form of the line? Y is equal to 2x plus 3. See here. This one. So first you should always put x, and after that you should have y, and after that one constant should be there. All right. So you have two variables, x as one variable and followed by y as one variable, and then you have a constant. All right, students. So this is the general form. X plus y plus some constant is equal to 0. Is it clear? See, y is equal to, how do you get this? Y is equal to 2x plus 3. See here, y is equal to 2x plus 3. This should always start with x, isn't it? So when y comes this side, it becomes minus y is 0, which is 2x minus y plus 3 is equal to 0. That is why option 3 is the right answer. All right, students. Yes. See the next question. Which of the following numbers is a solution for the equation twice of x plus 4 is equal to 9? It's a very, very simple one. So see here, let me do it for you, being the first sum among this category. Twice of x plus 4 is equal to 9. Expanded 2 into x is 2x plus 2 4s are 8 is equal to 9. So now let us find out the value of 2x. So after equal to, the number will appear like that without any change. This plus 8, when it goes to the other side, it becomes minus 8. So 2x is equal to 9 minus 8 is 1, which implies x is equal to 1 divided by 2. What is half? Half is nothing but 0.5. So that is why your option 1 is the right answer. All right, students. So is this clear? So what is the solution for this equation is only 0.5. All right, see the next question. That's what they have explained in this. Probably this you can do it. Okay, the value of x which satisfies the equation 2x minus of 4 minus x is equal to 5 minus x. So work it out and then give me the value of x. Quickly, I'm giving you 1 full minute for this to be worked out. Very simple. So quickly work it out and tell me the answer. Like how we did the last sum, bringing x to one side and a constant to the other side. All right, students, bring the x to one side and the constant to the other side. All right. Yes, I'm getting answers. Harshavardhan says 3. Teja says 2. Okay. Fatima says 3. You should work it out. Shruti also says 3. You should work it out and then give me the answers. Don't jump into a conclusion before you work out. See, 2x minus of 4 minus x is equal to 5 minus x. Usually students makes mistake in this minus. Okay. So 2x, this minus belongs to minus 4 and this minus also belongs to x. So minus into minus will be plus x is equal to 5 minus x. So 2x, bring everything to one side. 2x minus 4 plus x minus 5 plus x is equal to 0. All right. So plus 2x plus x 3x plus 1x 4x minus 4 minus 5 is minus 9. All right. So we have taken everything. So 4x, when this minus 9 goes to the other side, it becomes plus 9. Therefore, x is 9 by 4. All right. Is it clear? So which ends up saying it is 2.25. Yes. So is this clear? This is how you have to solve it and find the value of x, because this is a very commonly asked questions, and you should not make mistakes in this. All right. Yes. See the next question. This is how they worked out. The solution, the equation x minus y is equal to 6 has no solution, unique solution, 2 solution, or infinitely many solutions. So can you work it out? I mean, there is nothing to work out. So you just have to give me the answer. Give me your answers in the chat box. Let me see how many are really understanding the concept and going to give me the right answer. I haven't got any answers from you, students. Yes. Mathematics is very important. In fact, today we are going a little slow for you all to understand. All right? Yes. Right. So the equation x minus 4y is equal to 6 has infinitely many solutions, because one equation having 2 variables contains infinitely many solutions. So what do you mean by this? X can have n number of solution, y can have n number of solution. That is what they say, that when there are 2 variables, okay, so the equation having 2 variables, it may contain n number of solutions. N number is nothing but infinite number of solutions. All right. See the next question. Lines 3x plus 2y is equal to 5 and 2x minus 3y is equal to 7 has infinite solutions, or no solutions, or unique solutions, or none of these. Very simple question. I'm sure you all will understand and give me the answers. This is different from the last sum. Okay? Don't confuse this with that. Ananta Teja gives me 2. Shruti gives 1 as the right answer. All right. See, the answer is 3. It has a unique solution. How? When such equations are given, you have to follow this method. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. All right. But here it says A1 by A2 is 3 by 2. Okay. A1 by A2. 3 by 2. What is B1 by B2? B1 by B2. All right, students. So you are taking x, the coordinate of x to be A. So if it is the first equation, A1, second equation, A2. Similarly, the coordinate of y, you are considering it as B. So if it is first equation, you are writing it as B1. If it's second equation, you are writing it as B2. That is how you have arrived at this. So A1 by A2 is 3 by 2. B1 by B2 is 2 by minus 3. And what is C1 by C2? It's nothing but a constant, 5 by 7. Is it clear? The first step is clear? All right. So here A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. Isn't it? Because here it is 3 by 2, but here it is minus 2 by 3. So if A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, then the lines are intersecting and has unique solution. So this is very important. Please take down such hints. Then only, while doing the sums, you can have this as a revision and do the sum very easily. All right. So here A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. Hence, lines are intersecting and has unique solutions. All right. Now see the next question. For what value of K, 2x plus ky is equal to minus 5, 3x plus 3y is equal to minus 6. It has a unique solution. Can you work out and tell me? Just try. This is one of the important sums. You can try. Rachna says 1. Bhavna says 3. All right. Others, I want everybody to make an attempt. Teja says 4. All right. Vaishali says 2. All right. So, yes. Here, for what value of k, 2x plus ky is equal to minus 5, 3x plus 3y is equal to minus 6. It has a unique solution. So, when we say that this equation has a unique solution, all right. So, when we say the given equation has a unique solution, then it means that A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. Yes. So, what is A1? 2. Isn't it? What is A2? 3. So, this is A1, this is A2. And this is B1 and this is B2. So, here we say A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. Okay. So, which means that both the 3 will get cancelled. So, K is not equal to 2. So, K can have any value except 2. So, except 2, it can have any value. So, you cannot say that it cannot be determined. It can be determined. So, even this option is wrong. And it is not none of these because other than 2, if any other number is given, then that is the answer. That is why we have ticked 3 as the right answer. All right, students. I'm sure you would have understood. See the next question. Lines 2x plus 3y is equal to 6 and 4x plus 6y is equal to 9 are, is it parallel lines? Is it coincident lines? Is it intersecting lines or none of these? All right. So, for parallel lines, I can give you a hint. Put your answers in the chat box, but by then I'll give you the hint. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 and it is not equal to C1 by C2. So this is the condition for parallel lines. All right. Now work it out and give me the answer. I'm giving you 1 full minute for you to work out so that you can come out with correct answers. All right, students, quickly work out. We are running out of time. At least few questions we should try to finish it. And from next class, I want everybody to be present for mathematics class because this is a very easy scoring subject and all subjects are equally important. All right. So I'm sure you would have worked out the answer. Let's see the answer. It is parallel lines. Yes, how? See, that's what I told you. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, but it should not be equal to C1 by C2. What is A1? So here, yes, this is A1. This is A2. This is B1. This is B2. And the constant is C1, C2. Okay. See, what is A1 by A2? 2 by 4. Okay. Is equal to, what is B1 by B2? 3 by 6. Right. So, 2 by 4 can be written as half. 3 by 6 can also be written as half. Therefore, A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2. But how about your constant C1? C1 is 6 by 9. So, if you divide by 3, 2 by 3 only you are getting and you are not getting 1 by 2. Therefore, A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, but it is not equal to C1 by C2. All right. So, therefore, it is a parallel lines. All right. Now, let's move on to the next question. Among the following, two parallel lines are, right? So just now it gave you the hint. Using that, you can do it. All right, so 2x plus 2y. Now, can you work it out and give me the answer? I'll give you 1 full minute because just now we discussed about the sum. So let me see the chat box after 1 minute. I want students, all of you, to work it out and give me the answer. All right, so what is the condition for parallel lines? A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, but not equal to C1 by C2. So this is the condition for parallel lines. What is A1? A1. What is A2? A2. What is B1? B1. B2. C1. C2. Like this for all three, you have to work it out and then give me the answer. Which two parallel lines among the following, which two are the parallel lines? I'm sure you would have understood what I'm trying to say. Work it out and tell me. If you don't understand, you can put it in the chat box. If you've understood, give me the answers in the chat box. Vaishali says 4, Rachna says 1, Shruti says 1. All right. So let's see the answer. It is 2. 3x plus 3y plus 11 is equal to 0. X minus y plus 11 is equal to 0. How? See, parallel lines A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2. If you work it out, you will get this answer. All right, see the next question. If 2x minus 3y plus 5 is 0 and ax plus ky minus 2 is equal to 0 are two parallel lines. See how beautiful the question is, so simple, isn't it? They say there are two parallel lines. Just now we saw parallel lines condition is A1 by 2 is equal to B1 by B2. All right, so this is A1, A2, B1, B2. All right, so do it along with me. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2. Isn't it? So 2x plus 3y, A1, A2, B1, B2. All right. Yes. Now, what is that they're asking? If 2x minus 3y plus 5 is equal to 0 and ax plus ky minus 2 is equal to 0, they are two parallel lines. Okay. Then what is the value of k? Right? So let's see the answer. Here we have A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2. Yes. So here A2 value is 4. Just a second. Yes. So just change this into 4. All right, students. So if you change it into 4 only, you will get the value of k. Right? So what is A1? A1 is 2. What is A2? A2 is 4 is equal to what is B1? Minus 3. What is B2 plus k? All right. So if you cross multiply, you will get the value of k to be minus 6. So the answer is minus 6. So there is a problem in the sum. So it shouldn't be ax, it should be 4x. All right. So quickly put it in the chat box that you have understood the sums that is being taught, because I'm going very slow for your understanding. Put it in the chat box whether you have understood or is there any doubt. Can we move on to the next question? Quickly, give me your answers. Tell me whether you have understood. Okay. Can I move on? Yes, students. I'm not getting any reply from you. Yes, students. All right. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. Nice of you. All right. Just a second. Let me see the chat box. Okay. Fine. 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 Probably we can do one more sum due to time constraint. Yes. See the next question. If x plus 2y is equal to 4 and 2x plus ky is equal to 3, it has no solution, then what is the value of k? Is it clear? So please understand the question. Probably this question is very simple. It says two equations are given and it has no solution. Then what is the value of k? All right. So let us see. We are taking the two equations. So when they say that it has no solution, then it means that they are parallel lines. So what is the condition of parallel lines that we have read? A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2. All right. So now which is A1 here? The coordinate of x. So this is A1 and this is A2. This is B1, this is B2. So A1 is 1, A2 is 2. So 1 by 2 is equal to what is B1? 2 by K. All right. So if you cross multiply, you will get the value of K to be 4. Is it clear? Now, I don't think you should have any doubts in this. It's very simple, in fact. Yes. All right. Fine. So see the next question. Which of the following pairs are coincident lines? So what is coincident? That also I'll tell you so that you can work it out. Coincident lines means A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2. It is equal to C1 by C2. So coincident lines, there is one more word for this. It is nothing but infinite solution. For both the same workings only you have to do. So coincident line means A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. Is it clear? Can you work out and quickly give me your answers so that don't jump into a conclusion. With this, we will wind up, students. So quickly
Madam?
work. Yes, sir.
Excuse me, madam.
Yes, sir.
Madam, I have an announcement to make.
Yes, sir. Please.
If you please allow me to do, I would like to make the announcement.
By this, I'll finish off, sir. After this, you can make the announcement, sir.
Please, ma'am, please. Sure.
Yes, students, quickly give me the answer. With this, we'll finish it off. The balance, we'll do it in the next class. All right. The solution for this is number 3, that is 2x plus 3y plus 3 is equal to 0. 4x plus 6y plus 6 is equal to 0. How do you find out this? Only by working out, A1 by A2. Here you get 1 by 2. What is B1 by B2? Again 1 by 2. What is C1 by C2? Again 1 by 2. So when A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2, then you say that the following pairs are coincident line, and it has another term also, that is infinite solutions. All right. So thank you very much, students. So the rest will continue in the next class. So I suggest please go through all those questions that is being done in the class. And if you have missed anything, always you can log into our YouTube channel, Jatadhara Educational Technology. And please subscribe our channel, and whatever you have missed, those things you can always get it. All right. And Sunday, tomorrow, they have one test also. Sir will make announcement regarding that. Right. Thank you, students. Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Students, exam on the 2 to 6 p.m. ఎప్పుడైనా రాయొచ్చు మీరు. ఎగ్జామ్ సిలబస్ ఏంటంటే ఇప్పటి వరకు 10 days అయిన టాపిక్స్ ఏమో సిలబస్ లో ఉంది. మొత్తం ఫిజికల్ సైన్స్, మొత్తం మ్యాథమెటిక్స్ కాకుండా ఈ 10 days అయిన వరకు టాపిక్స్ మాత్రమే ఉన్నాయి. నా సజెషన్ ఏంటంటే మీరు ఖచ్చితంగా రాయండి ఎగ్జామ్, కానీ స్పెషల్ గా ప్రిపరేషన్ అవసరం లేదు. కానీ ఎగ్జామ్ తర్వాత ఏమేమి మిస్టేక్స్ అయినాయి దాని మీద ఫోకస్ చేసి ప్రిపేర్ చేసుకోండి. ఆల్ రైట్. సో టుమారో ఇస్ ద ఎగ్జామ్, సండే. మీ వాట్సాప్ నంబర్ సేవ్ చేసుకోండి. మీకు దాంట్లో టెస్ట్ లింక్ వస్తుంది. All right, students. Syllabus ఈ 10 days లో కవర్ అయిన సిలబస్ ఉంది. ఈ 10 days లో ఏమేమి కవర్ అయినాయి? వాట్సాప్ నెంబర్ ఖచ్చితంగా సేవ్ చేసుకోండి. 9642215227. అది సేవ్ చేసుకుంటే మీకు టెస్టింగ్ వస్తుంది. ఖచ్చితంగా సేవ్ చేసుకోండి వాట్సాప్ నెంబర్. ఆల్రైట్, తప్పకుండా సేవ్ చేసుకోండి. ఆల్రైట్, సో tomorrow you can write the exam between 2 to 6. I wish you good luck, all the best. సెపరేట్ ప్రిపరేషన్ అవసరం లేదు, కానీ ఎగ్జామ్ తర్వాత ఎక్కడెక్కడ తప్పు వెళ్ళారు దాని మీద ఫోకస్ చేసి ప్రిపేర్ చేసుకుందాం. ఆల్రైట్, విష్ యూ గుడ్ లక్ స్టూడెంట్స్, ఆల్ ది బెస్ట్.